Oh yeah.
What your position in the friend group says about you. Best friend. You always get jealous when your bestie's hanging with someone else. The depressed friend. You feel slightly better when hanging out, but when you get home, the depression sets in again. The therapist. You're the savior of the depressed friend. The really loud friend. Sometimes you accidentally jump scare people. The introvert. Without someone to help you, you'd end up sitting and staring at your phone forever. The adopter. You've adopted multiple introverts now, and they all love you. The quiet friend. Just because you're quiet doesn't mean you don't care. The overly happy friend. Your bestie is someone calm and collected to balance your craziness. The anger issues friend. Your friends laugh at your jokes not because you're funny, it's because they're scared. The friend who always play fights. Your love language is physical touch. Hey yo! The friend who always gets into real fights. You're always trying to prove something. What are you trying to prove, bro? Come at me, bro! The mom. You're the only thing keeping your friend group from falling apart completely. The baby. Okay, you aren't a literal baby, but you unironically say, I'm baby. The troublemaker. You're the kid who always got sent to the principal's office. The backstabber. You trash talk everyone, but then you trash talk the person you were just talking to later on. The gossiper. You're the last person a secret should be told to. The rich one. You're the one always paying for everything, and you're so rich it doesn't even bother you. The pretty one. Everyone thinks your life is easy. And it is, lol. That's the power of pretty privilege. The acquaintance. You awkwardly stand there while everyone else makes jokes and references you don't get. The coworker. Almost everything you guys talk about is an inside joke about work experience. The just a friend. You deny there's anything happening between you guys, but we all know. The friend zone. Oof. Rip. Sorry, buddy. The one with a car. You're just getting used for your car. The childhood friend. Sometimes you forget you're not related. The healthy one. You won't shut up about salad, exercise, and calories. The workout buddy. You all say you'll train super hard, but end up just chilling and talking instead. The tag-along. No one actually cares about you, but somehow you end up at multiple hangouts. The loner. Oh, I guess you shouldn't be in this video since you don't have any friends in the first place. The pick-me. You care a little too much about being liked. The party animal. You can tell all your friends' parents judge you. The party pooper. You're the same kid who reminds the teacher to give us homework. The social butterfly. You make new friends almost every day. The stoner. You're late to every hangout. Ever. The tweaker. You either have natural crackhead energy, or you're literally on meth. The deep one. Sometimes you and your friend will be staring at a water bottle, and you'll be like, did you know the human body is 80% water? I wonder where we go when we die. The complainer. Nothing ever satisfies you, and all of your friends are gonna hear about it non-stop. The freeloader. You're looking for a rich best friend. You're basically a gold digger, but without the romance part. The comedian. Everyone thinks you're the funniest person ever, yet you're crying in the mirror at 3 a.m. that night. The foreign friend. Everyone loves your accent, but half the time they can't understand what you're saying. The texter. You're so talkative on text, but in real life you're quiet as a mouse. The online friend. You want to meet up one day, but realistically, you never will. The nature lover. You're either a vegan, an empath, or a hippie. The age gap friend. Either you're really mature, or really immature. There's no in between. The smart friend. Everyone's always asking you for help with their homework. The dumb friend. Nobody is asking for your help with homework. The sus one. Sometimes your friends don't want to hang out with you in public because they know you're going to say something embarrassing. The fabulous one. You're the best dressed and give the best fashion advice. The Rizzler. You're trying to date everyone, including your friends. You just got that riz like that. The artist. Your friends are always asking you to draw stuff for free. What your relationship status says about you. Single. You act like you're okay with being single, but you're not. Dating. You're either super in love or just too lazy to break up. Friend zone. You try to convince yourself that you're cool with being friends, but at 3 a.m. you curse at yourself in the mirror. Actually friends. It's weird when people try to ship you because you just don't see them like that. Talking to someone. You're already dating them in your mind. Not looking for a relationship. You went through a relationship gone wrong, or you're just hyper-focused on the grind. Exes. You hate your ex with all your heart, and constantly talk trash about them. Yet, sometimes, your friends all have to do their best to try and stop you from texting your ex back. What's going on with you? Not sure what you are. You're on a train that's destined to crash. One-sided crush. You swear you're not a stalker or a creep or a weirdo. Yet you also listen to Creep, unironically. Both like each other. When will one of you ask the other one out? Just got together. You feel like life is beautiful and everything is perfect. Just broke up. You feel like life sucks and everything is horrible. Married. You fight more than you kiss. Married with kids. You just fight. No time for kissing. Divorced. You're back to square one, and there's a 50% chance you're an alcoholic. Divorced and remarried. It's always awkward when your spouse meets your ex, but you somehow don't really care. FWB. You have issues. Open relationship. You're just afraid of commitment, and you have issues. Sugar relationship. You either have too much money or not enough, and you have issues. Arranged marriage. You have two options, accept or escape. Fake relationship. You're only doing it to impress your mom or your grandma or your friends, and you're the main character in a romantic comedy. You're probably gonna fall in love at the end of it. Woo, so unpredictable. In love with a waifu or husbando. Seriously, I don't even need to roast you, I'm sorry. What your personality says about you. Loud. You've made a scene in public multiple times unintentionally. Shy. You have a lot of things to say, but you just say them in your head. Quiet. You have a lot of things to say, but nobody can hear it. Friendly. You make small talk with everyone you meet, and you naturally smile most of the time. Mean. You don't think of yourself as mean, you think of yourself as honest. Weird. You don't care what others think of you, and that's a good thing, mostly. Crazy. You don't care what others think of you, even if it hurts other people. Unpredictable. You're so unpredictable, you don't even know what you do in a given situation. Changes depending on who you're talking to. Nobody knows the real you, and it secretly kills you inside. Multiple personalities. Okay, you're not a chameleon, you're just mental. Strong and silent. You don't have many facial expressions. Scared. You're afraid of everything, and it somehow results in bad things happening to you. Helpful. You are very helpful, but because of that you get used a lot. Competitive. You're the kind of person who can turn a fun game into the reason for a friendship breakup. Peaceful. Whenever people are fighting, you have a curse that makes it so you have to try and make peace. It usually ends up in both people getting mad at you. Psychological. You overthink everything from the food on your plate to the clothes people wear. Logical. You're not very good with romance. Loner. You walk around by yourself as if you were the cool character in a movie. Party animal. You've done so many crazy things, and most of them you can't remember because you were high or drunk. Loyal. You're the human embodiment of a dog. Dramatic. Out of everyone in your family, you're the one who's cried the most. Cringe. You're either cringe and you know it, or you don't know it, and that's much worse. Funny. You're secretly the most depressed in your friend group. Sarcastic. If there's one thing you hate, it's people who don't realize you're being sarcastic and actually think you're stupid. Smart. You think you're better than everyone else. Mindless. You might not be smart, but you're happy. Awkward. Artistic. You're not just creative, you're also insane. It's just part of being an artist. Observant. It's all cool and good as long as you can actually do something with your observations. Wise. You're old. You can't be wise otherwise. Serious. It would be nice to loosen up a little, but it's just not gonna happen. Popular. You have so many friends, but a lot of them are fake. Introverted. You'd rather text than call. Extroverted. You'd rather call than text. Ambivert. Some friends think you're an extrovert, while others think you're an introvert. You aren't so sure what you are yourself. Sassy. You think you're cool, but some people just find you annoying. Lazy. You're so lazy that you're watching this and a bunch of other YouTube videos all day instead of getting stuff done. Mature. You either had younger siblings or some other big responsibilities from a young age. Curious. If there's a button, you're gonna press it, even if the sign says not to. Charming. You always use it to your advantage to get what you want, even if it's subconscious. Clumsy. You can't remember how many times you've accidentally broken things, and you don't want to. Grouchy. You would never admit it, but you secretly want a big hug. Tough. Life hasn't been easy for you, and you've become what you needed to survive. Weeb. You spent more time in the anime world than in the real world. Gamer. You spend more time in the gaming world than the real world. Internet influencer. Your personality is completely different from what you show on camera, but the fans would never know that. Foodie. Somehow you end up sneaking food into every situation and conversation. Memer. You make your life choices not on what would be best for you, but what would be the funniest.